Welcome to the Natural Way of Being video blog. This video is titled, People That Support You As You Are. We need support and we need conscious interaction to unfold the new, the spiritual, and the vulnerable elements of ourselves, the things we're awakening in our lives. And the good news is there are people that are able to support these things. Kind of a truth that I've come to know on this matter is in any given situation, the person that you're interacting with is either able to support you as you are or they're not. And it's your job to know the difference. So different people are able to support and celebrate different aspects of you. So when you have something new and vulnerable that you would like to share, that you need to share so you can kind of develop it in yourself, you can kind of unfold it in yourself, is think about who of the people you know might be able to support that part of you. Now, perhaps it's your artist friend that's kind of a free thinker, and maybe the thing that you want to share is kind of a free thinking idea. You might not want to pick a concrete thinking friend, because they probably won't be able to support it. It doesn't mean that that person doesn't love you. It just means that think about who might be able to support it. And then, find that person, take them out for a cup of coffee or whatever else, call them on the phone or whatever you do, and then begin to share that part of yourself, and see if they're able to support it. And you're going to notice whether they're able to support it or not based on how they respond. Like, are they able to empathetically kind of be there with you? Are they able to kind of stay present and just like kind of smile? And do they seem comfortable in saying, yeah, that's really cool? Are they able to support? Or are they kind of getting more judgmental? Or are they maybe debating with you a little bit or disagreeing with you, or maybe they're just feeling uncomfortable, or they're maybe wanting to change the subject or something. These are signs that they're not able to support this thing in you. And then of course it's your responsibility at that point. You kind of change the subject, go back to relate to something that they're more comfortable with, and then you continue your quest. Well, who else might be able to support this new thing that I want to express in my life? So in short, we're looking for someone that's able to celebrate this new aspect with us. Even, it's kind of this unconditional love thing, right? It's like, even if it's dark, or even if it's weird or moody or woo-woo or strange or out there or whatever else, or really vulnerable, or perhaps it's really raw. It might be this raw feeling, or maybe just the beauty of your heart, this new spiritual awakening you've had that's still vulnerable to you. It's these are the things, whatever it is, no matter how weird it is or how unusual it is in our culture, that they're still able to support it. And if, unfortunately, they're not able to accept this new aspect of yourself, it's also your responsibility to kind of just accept the fact that this person is not able, to celebrate that and hold space for you in that way. And this could be sad. It could be it could be your significant other. It could be, your best friend. And perhaps it's someone that you really, really wanted to share this, or it's a person you go on spiritual retreats and you got this new, epiphany, and they're just kind of I don't get it, or I don't like it, So there may be a little bit of disappointment or even loss. And it's important to just damn, I wish I could share this with the person, but I'm not able to. So now, who am I able to share this with? It's being able to kind of move on. And it doesn't mean that the person that wasn't able to celebrate, it doesn't mean they don't love you. It doesn't mean you shouldn't go out with them anymore, or they shouldn't be your friend. It just means that they're not able to share and support you on this specific aspect of your new self. It's nothing more, nothing less. It's kind of what my teacher used to say. It's so, just it's time, okay, I guess I'm going to need to find someone else to share this with. Another kind of clue about whether someone will be able to accept this part of yourself is, have they worked with this thing in themselves? Because really we're able to support the things in others that we're comfortable with in ourselves. So you can think about, if someone's really good with relationships or whatever else, and they've worked with this quality in themselves, then they're likely able to support that in you. And if they're not able to, conversely, it just means they haven't dealt with that part of themselves. It gets into a level of consciousness thing too. It's like, if they haven't awakened that level of consciousness of the thing that you're sharing with them, they're not going to be able to support it. In fact, they may not even be able to conceive of this thing you're talking about, the space and the awareness that you're trying to share with them, the feeling that you're trying to share with them. They may not even know that exists, because if it's something, if we're not at a level of consciousness, we can't even conceive of it. So it's not their fault. They're just not. They either are able to accept it or they're not. And it's your job to kind of find someone that is. So that's one of the reasons we do sharing circles and retreats and stuff, is the intention. Of course, we're not always perfect at it, but the intention, and I think we do pretty well at it, is to have a space where you can share anything that you're experiencing and to be able to support it, and to be able to just have you interact with it a little bit, a little back and forth, so you can start fleshing it out and integrating it and awakening it in yourself. So anyway, that is my video blog for this week. Thank you for watching. I hope that you have a week where you can really receive the support you need to dance awake some new things in your life. All right, I'll see you in a week.